YouTube, yo, we back again with another bang. It's your boy Too Precise in the building. And yo, I hope everybody who's watching this video is having a great day, man. It's having a great day. Y'all staying safe, y'all just doing good, man. That's it. So I have my boy Zach, my boy pulled up all the way from Brooklyn, and I'm giving my son a tape up. I'm giving him a tape up on the back and the sides, and I'm gonna do his beard. So just stay tuned. So guys, I got my 2 guard all the way open, and I'm going up about 2 inches width of the space, and I'm giving me about enough space where I could come in with the 1 guard, so I could come up with the 1 guard about 1 inch. Boy, oh boy, if you don't got a razor, please get a razor. Y'all gonna get the most blurriest face with using razor, I promise. So yeah, I got the level all the way open, and I'm going up about 1 inch. And I'm just being light with it. I'm just letting that clipper just do what it do. Don't dig, don't do nothing, just move your wrist. Just flick your wrist and the clipper will do its thing. So now all I'm really doing is playing with that lever and seeing what works. I'm going open, I'm going closed, and I'm just using my corners to really just flick out that bottom line. That's really all it is. So now I'm here with my 1 guard. It's open, and I'm going up about 1 inch. Being very light, I'm not digging, and I'm letting the clipper do what it do. So yeah, and with hair like this, is like sometimes it may look choppy because he has curly hair, and it could be thin sometimes to people, and it could get a little bit challenging. But just be light with it. Right now, I got the clipper closed, and I'm just using the corners. I'm trying to just take out that line. It's not gonna take it out perfectly all the way. It's just gonna kind of debulk it in a way, kind of bring it down. So now when I come in with my half or my 0 guard, it's way easier. So now I got my 3 guard all the way open, and I'm just debulking, just getting rid of that top portion. That's really it. Getting rid of that top portion, debulking, so it can have a nice little blend. Now I'm going with the grain, laying the hair down. Always make sure you combing. Cut, comb, cut, comb. Cut, comb. So now my 1.5 guard open. Guys, every guard I pick up, I always make sure that it's open. Even though sometimes I may know that it is not gonna cut, I just always start with open, because you really never know. You never know. You never know if a person got a light spot and you got the clipper all the way closed, and then you cut way too close. So I just always start open, and I work my way. I just move the lever up if I need it. So now I got the 0 guard, and I'm just using the corners. And I'm moving the clipper how I said I'm moving the clipper. I'm moving the lever to whatever is gonna work. That's really it. When it comes to barbering, how I barber is I do what I think is gonna work. That's how I learned to cut. I cut on my own, just practicing on my hair. So I always am more cautious than anything. So I will always have the clipper all the way open before I put it closed. So always start with the clipper all the way open, and as needed, move the clipper up. Not the clipper, the lever up. I keep saying clipper. I'm setting my line. And a good way for me to know where to set in my line, I use the air as like measurements. Like I used to struggle with matching up the lines in the same spots on each side. I use the air. So now that same spot right on that air, I just mark it up. Right below the airlobe, I put in my 2nd line. And some people, like, you would use the trimmers and it's so close to the skin, you might not even need the razor. So now I got the lever open, and I'm going up about like a 1/2 inch. Not a full inch, but about a 1/2 inch. And now I'm just taking that line out. Straight corners. Don't use nothing else but the corners. If you use that blade, you're most likely gonna move the fade up, and then now you got a low taper looking like a mid or a high taper looking like a burst fade. Just use the corners. So now I got my 1 guard and I just set in my another guard line. Now I'm with my 2 guard now, and I'm setting to the other guard line, laying down the hair. Curly hair, it sometimes could be a little tricky. I wouldn't even call it tricky or even hard. You just gotta pay more attention to detail. That's really it. Just be a little more patient with it. Be patient and see the pattern of how it grows. So now I got the zero guard closed, and I'm just flicking. I'm just flicking out that line, trying to get that line out. And if that doesn't work, you're gonna see me coming with no guard, and I'm gonna have the clipper all the way open, and I'm just gonna corner work that line out. Because sometimes the 0 guard may not take it out too as well, just because of the hair texture. Sometimes just the hair texture just may me maybe laying a little lower, or so you see me right here. I'm pulling the skin. So his skin was a little more like softer in that area, and that could be another reason why it may not cut with the 0 guard, because it's so soft in that area. Now we getting them C cups right. I feel like a good C cup always never fails. When you line up, when you line up, it brings out all the defects in the fade. Like, it's a good way to know if you see your defects. To line up. Use my little trick. So when I first started, I used to struggle with matching up. Not really struggle, but I used to catch myself sometimes having people leave with their corners not matching up. So I just developed that little trick right there. It helps me measure it up easier. So now we're here with the beard. I'm going a 3 all around with the beard. Got my 1 guard, and I'm just taking down that hair, getting ready to fade. Alright, I got my clipper all the way open. Now it's closed. Now I'm just moving that lever down. As I'm going down in the fade, I'm moving that lever down. So I can still see that line right there, and I'm gonna see me coming with my 1 guard right here. And I'm just gonna have the clipper all the way closed. And I'm just gonna corner work that line out. Same process as the other side. So guys, if you don't know what this is spritz. Please get it. Please get it. I ain't gonna lie, spritz is a game changer for real though. It literally lays down the hair. It lays down the hair. It's perfect for lineups. It's perfect for the back lines. It holds the line in place while laying down the hair. So it's perfect. And it's best to be using while with the dryer. Sometimes I forget, not forget, but sometimes it dries quick enough. But until you put the dryer on it, it works fantastically. That's how crisp that's coming out. You just gotta be patient, be soft with the clippers, and just keep working at it. keep working it. That's it. So you don't want to cut somebody here and just take their money. You don't want to cut to just take their $30, take their $35, and just go about the day. You want to cut their hair so they can remember you, and you can secure a person as a good client. Don't worry about the skill. If you're a new barber, and if anybody's watching this as a new barber, don't worry about the money first. Worry about the skill. Once you set down the skill, the money is gonna follow. It's inevitable. The money will follow once the skill is set in stone. So yeah, that back line. Getting that back line right. And you see me right there, I kind of like slid the trimmers, like I kind of like, it looked like I sliced it. It's because some hairs are like stubborn, and the hair in his beard is like a weird kind of like, I don't know, his beard grows weird, so the hairs are weird. Like sometimes you may have to do that with people, like you might have to cut at a different type of angle. That just all comes with time. So y'all, I'ma just line up his beard up to the jaw, take it all the way up to the jawline, all around. I need to start getting better angles for you guys. I need to start working on that, y'all, though. Be patient with me, man, and I'ma keep producing these bangers, though. So yeah, same side. I said same side. Same exact thing on the other side. And I find when I pull their ear, it stretches the skin, so it's easier to cut for me. I don't know. Some people use their finger and just lay down the ear, but I don't like doing that. Like how I did just now, but I only do it in that area. I can't do that like over the top. That's weird. Yeah, I'm just knocking down some hairs. And that's another tip. Around the hairline, try to knock down all the hairs around the hairline. It's just gonna make the hairline pop a lot more. Yeah, look how crisp this comes out. This is when you know you got good set clippers. Matter of fact, trimmers. No scars, no redness, none of that, no bleeding. Clean and precise. Sheesh, that shit is fire, I ain't gonna lie. Doing the same exact thing on the other side. Getting his mustache right. And after this, it's gonna finalize the cut. My phone did die, guys. I'm sorry, my phone died. My phone died on me. I was recording all day this day. My phone died. I wanted to show you guys the hairline process, but it died. I had to record on my bro's phone. But hey, got the job done. So guys, this is the final cut. Yeah, the quality kind of looks a little choppy, is because my bro sent it on iMessage, and you know how that goes. Every time you send a video over, quality always comes out different. But y'all, it was a clean cut. I appreciate the ones who was watching. Love y'all, and I'm out.